2020 was the worst year in tourism history. Pero ngayon, global tourism is bouncing back. Naitala ng World Tourism Barometer na mayroon ng estimated 235 million tourists na nag-travel sa unang 3 buwan pa lamang ng 2023. Ayon sa latest projections, international tourist arrivals around the world could reach 80 to 95% of pre-pandemic levels this year. So with travel in mind, hanggang saan nga ba ang maaabot ng passport mo? How powerful is the Philippine passport? Here's what you need to know. Mayroong visa-free access ang Philippine passport sa 67 countries and territories. With visa-free travel, maaari kang bumisita sa isang bansa without going through the often arduous process of applications and visa formalities. Visa-free travel can happen when there is a bilateral or unilateral agreement between participating countries to permit visa-free entry, depending on who you are a citizen of.
Unang-una kasi, pag tinitingnan mo ang isang bansa, may limits din kung ano ang pwede na i-absorb ng mga tao na magagaling sa ibang bansa in terms of the resources that they have. So kailangan mo limitahan yung mga tao na pwede mong tanggapin, at saka syempre yung tanong ng ikaw ba ay mabuti ba yung iyong hangarin sa pagpasok sa bansa namin, kaya inuusisang mabuti ng mga gobyerno sino yung mga tao na pinapayagan nilang at maaari nilang payagan na pumasok sa bansa nila.
Madalas na hassle, time-consuming, at mahal ang visa applications. It also means na kailangan mong pagplanuhang mabuti ang iyong biyahe abroad weeks or months ahead of time.
Security was the paramount consideration, diba? Parang ease of travel meant that potential security risks, in particular terrorists, could actually access or go to different countries, Then you can also talk about things like, for instance, pandemics, as again another issue area.
Hindi ba mas madali kung passport mo lang ang iyong kailangan upang libutin ang mundo? Access at global travel freedom rin ang dahilan why the power of passports are often determined with the power to travel without a visa.
Ngayon kasi ang isang buzzword natin for the past 30, 40 years is globalization, and part of globalization is mobility. Hindi lang ito tungkol doon sa abilidad ng mga tao na makapag-travel, yung ease of travel, kasi parte niyan ay yung ease ng entry doon sa mga ibang mga bansa.
Unfortunately, not all passports are created equal. Henley Passport Index is the most authoritative ranking of the world's passports. Base ito sa data mula sa International Air Transport Association. Ito rin ang may pinaka-extensive at reliable information pagdating sa global access at mobility. At ayon dito, as of January 2023, tayo ang Japan at Singapore na mayroong pinaka-powerful na passport sa buong mundo. Their citizens can travel to 193 destinations out of 227 around the world visa-free. South Koreans can access 192 destinations as second place. Sa third place naman ay ang Germany at Spain, while Finland, Italy, and Luxembourg ranked fourth. At Austria, Denmark, Netherlands at Sweden naman sa fifth. Habang ang Pilipinas nasa rank 76 out of 199 other passports in terms of visa-free travel.
Two things that you have to take into consideration is, number one, saan ba pumupunta mga Pilipino? And gaano kahirap para sa kanila kumuha ng visa kung kailangan nila ng visa. Tapos pangalawa, is the lesser consideration na gaano kadali para sa isang Pilipino na pumunta kahit saan simply because gusto niyang pumunta doon sa lugar na yon, in any place around the world, on those two counts, parang makikita natin na okay, hindi ganon kalakas yung pasaporte natin, kasi kailangan mong pumila for visas, and then limitado yung pwede mong puntahan na nang wala kang visa.
Nasa dulo naman ng listahan ang Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, Pakistan, and Yemen na may lowest rankings.
if you have a passport, that is limited, in terms of reach, kailangan mo ng visa every time that you have to travel, for instance, the ease with which you can make decisions to go overseas, is of course burdened, by those kinds of consideration. Samantalang kung yung passport mo is so well respected, that you don't need to get visas, to 80% of places around the world, then napakalawak ng pwede mong mapuntahan.
Kung minsan naman ay baliktad ito. Gobyerno mismo ng isang bansa ang naghihigpit sa mga lalabas na tao.
Nakakahiya din naman para sa isang bansa na kung saan nagkakaroon ka ng reputasyon na nagkakaroon din ng epekto doon sa visa, ng iyong pasaporte, na kung saan kung nakikilala yung mga bisita galing sa bansa mo, na medyo nagkakaroon ng problema. Humihina ngayon yung pagtiwala doon sa pasaporte mo kasi parang lagi na lang na or medyo mataas ngayon yung paghihinala. Medyo nagkakaroon ng pagdududa, sa kung ano yung intensyon mo at yung sinasabing intensyon mo kung bakit ka pumapasok doon sa isang bansa na yun.
Passport strength is also found to have an unequivocal link with economic power. Ang Henley Passport Power Score ay ang pinagsamang Henley Passport Index data at Growth Domestic Product o GDP figures mula sa World Bank. Ayon sa Henley Global Mobility Report 2023, hindi lamang freedom of movement ang pwedeng makuha sa iyong pasaporte. Sa pagtaas ng power ng passport ay ang pagtaas rin ng access sa world's economic output, lalo na sa mga bagay na hindi pwedeng i-export, tulad ng economic opportunities as well as better quality education and even healthcare. And it matters which country and economy you have access to. For example, the Japanese passport gives visa-free access to 85% of the world, which accounts for 98% of the global economy. Sa kabilang banda naman, may access lamang ang Afghanistan sa 12% ng mundo at less than 1% of the global economy. Ang Pilipinas naman na mayroong access sa 30% of the world, which gives it access to 8.9% of the global economy, kumpara sa 0.42% lamang nitong share sa global GDP.
The access that it gives to your citizens, to be able to access services, as well as goods in other countries, because these services and goods might not be available within your jurisdiction. The reach of your passport, allows you access, to those kinds of services, to tourist areas that will allow you to enjoy life to the fullest.
The Nomad Capitalist Passport Index instead highlights the best citizenships in the world. Hindi lamang ito nagbabase sa visa-free travel, kundi pati na sa international taxation laws, global perception, dual citizenship, at personal freedom. Sa kanilang rankings ay number 1 ang United Arab Emirates dahil ito sa kanilang recent policy na pinapahintulutang mag-apply ng dual citizenship ang mga foreigners. Malawak din ang travel freedom ng UAE passport bukod sa business-friendly environment at enviable tax system ng bansa. Second on the list is Luxembourg, followed by Switzerland, Ireland, and Portugal. Nasa ika-124 naman ang Pilipinas sa Nomad Capitalist ranking.
The desirability of going to certain countries, and therefore the idea of a qualitative assessment that would be included doon sa power ng isang visa, becomes different for each country, based on the desired destination. Mahirap kasing isama yun sa mga kalkulasyon, if you're talking objectively, iba-iba kasi ngayon yan across the board. So that becomes a more subjective way of looking at things, kasi sino mga bansa ang i-consider mo na desirable, na magkaroon ka ng visa-free entry, sa iba-iba mga bansa for different citizens, iba-iba yung kanilang favored na puntahan.
And ultimately, ease of travel is generally a reflection of how good relations between countries are, and visa-free agreements essentially serve as a symbol of trust between two countries.
Kung ikaw ay isang tao na gusto mo sanang ma-test yung opportunities, no, sa ibang mga bansa. Whether you're an investor, no, a tourist, a family person who wants to visit yung o kaya just someone who wants to test economic opportunities, no? Then, saan ka nang galing? Yung klase ng pasaporte na hawak mo, no? Ay may epekto ngayon doon sa ability mo to actually access, no, itong mga ganitong klaseng opportunities, no, and possibilities. Burden yun doon sa tao, no? And to a large extent, you're not able to take advantage, no, of what the world actually offers.
Passports do not only give the chance to travel. They do not only give access to more economic powers. They are also a chance to widen your worldview. Ayon sa survey, 87% ng mga Pilipino ang sabik na muling mag-travel, already exceeding pre-pandemic levels. Ayon naman sa Publicus Asia, 71% of Filipinos made plans to travel between March and May 2023. 24% nito will travel locally and abroad. At sa muling pagbubukas ng mundo, powerful o hindi man ang ating pasaporte, we will become largely dependent again on these pieces of papers to gain access to the world.